In the quiet corridors of power, where history whispers its secrets, there exists a tale that blurs the line between political leadership and the supernatural. Today, we delve into the extraordinary paranormal practices of one of Canada's most influential political figures. A man who led the country through some of its most challenging times, while simultaneously conducting conversations with the dead. William Lyon Mackenzie King might be remembered by historians as Canada's longest-serving Prime Minister, a pivotal leader who guided the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. But beneath the veneer of political pragmatism lay a deeply spiritual, some might say mystical, approach to understanding the world. Laurier House in Ottawa was more than just a residence. For Mackenzie King, it was a spiritual sanctuary, a place where the boundaries between the living and the dead seemed tantalizingly thin. Unlike many of his contemporaries who might have dismissed supernatural practices, King embraced them with an intellectual curiosity that was both profound and unsettling. His séances were not mere parlor tricks or entertainment. They were meticulously documented spiritual investigations, conducted with the same methodical approach he applied to governance. King believed that the spirits of his deceased loved ones, particularly his mother and his loyal dog Pat, could provide guidance in his most challenging political moments. Imagine the scene. The Prime Minister of Canada, seated in a dimly lit room, surrounded by mediums and spiritual advisors. Candles flickering, creating dancing shadows on the walls of one of Ottawa's most prestigious residences. The air thick with anticipation, with the promise of communication from beyond. King's spiritual practices were deeply personal. He sought comfort and counsel from those who had passed, believing that their wisdom transcended the physical realm. His mother, Isabel, who had been a profound influence on his life, was a frequent visitor during these séances. He would discuss national policies, personal struggles, and seek emotional support from her spectral presence. But it wasn't just familial spirits that King communed with. Historical figures, political advisors who had long since passed, they too were part of his supernatural consultation network. In an era of global conflict and immense political pressure, King found solace and strategic insight through these unconventional conversations. His mediums were carefully selected, often individuals with reputations for genuine spiritual connection rather than theatrical performance. King approached these sessions with the same gravity he would a cabinet meeting, meticulously recording details, analyzing communications, seeking patterns and insights. The irony was not lost on those who knew him. A man responsible for leading a nation, making decisions that would impact millions, finding guidance from spirits invisible to others. His séances were a testament to the complex inner world of a leader often perceived as purely rational and pragmatic. Laurier House became more than a residence. It transformed into a liminal space where political strategy met spiritual exploration. The walls seemed to hold secrets, whispers of conversations between the living and the dead, between a prime minister and the spectral advisors he trusted implicitly. King's supernatural practices were not widely publicized during his lifetime. The political and social conventions of early 20th century Canada were not particularly receptive to such open discussions of spiritualism. His séances remained a closely guarded personal practice, known only to a select few trusted confidants. Today, Laurier House stands as a national historic site, its walls holding the echoes of political decisions and supernatural consultations. The spirits that King believed guided him continue to fascinate historians, paranormal enthusiasts, and those who understand that leadership often involves understanding realities beyond the immediately visible. The séances of William Lyon Mackenzie King remind us that history is never as straightforward as it seems. Behind every great leader are stories untold, conversations unheard, and mysteries waiting to be unveiled. Don't miss a single episode. Hit that follow or subscribe button. Share with a friend who loves a good historical mystery. And join us as we continue to unravel the hidden narratives that shape our understanding of the past. The events described are based on historical accounts and personal documentation. While we strive for accuracy, the supernatural elements remain open to interpretation.